Hello everyone, welcome to your favorite YouTube channel, My Project Ideas. Today we are going to make a project which is based in Python and whose subject is Amazon Product Price Tracker. So basically what we are going to do is we are going to track the price, the availability of the product, and it is linked with Amazon. So what are our requirements? Our requirements are we require a text editor where we are gonna write our code. So you may use any text editor, but I have used your VS Code. Secondly, you require an operating system. Again, it depends on you which operating system you are working on. You may work on Linux, Unix, Mac OS, but I have used your Windows 10. This project is based on Python as per the heading, and we require certain Python files here. So now what we are going to do, without much delay, we'll dive deep into the code. We'll understand what does the code basically looks like. So let's move to the service.python first. So what we have done here, we have imported time, and from the date time module, we have imported date time. Then from helper module, we have imported get time and input details. And from tracker, we have imported check price and send email. Then we are going to print the Amazon UK price tracker. So basically first what we are going to do, we are going to check the availability of the product, and after checking for the availability, we are going to track the price. Okay. So now we have a data dictionary and under which we have the input details defined. Then we have the number of price checks to count the number of price checks. We have a variable called items. Then we have a while loop, which is true. So it's an infinite loop. In between, we'll have a like this. This loop is always like it's always true. While true means what? There is no condition checking. It's always true. So when when you enter inside the loop, so you have the iterations which is increased by one. Then we are checking the number of iterations on a particular date. Suppose we are going to check the number of iterations today, the number of product price availability today. So we are going to have the date time of today, the date and time of now, the current date and time, and the number of iterations on that date itself. So we'll see if the price has dropped. So there is a try block here which checks if the price has dropped or not. Then which here there is an exception, and in the this is exception handling actually. If you know about the try catch block and stuff, so this is this exception handling. So it says if the system exits, if the exception is not equal to system exit, it says sorry, the price tracking attempt has been failed, and exit. Here we get the frequency of the price checks. So the price will be checked every instant, and there will be certain interruptions. If you want to interrupt a certain compilation, you can interrupt, and then you will have a sleep, like a some transactions of sleeps, like for certain period of time, it will like show that yeah, it's processing. So a pause time basically. In the tracker.py, what do we have? Here we have imported string, time, requests, then helper and JSON. So what here we do? So here what we do is like we check the price of the product and we have to send the email if the discount is there. And what is the parameter that we use? That is the dictionary which contains the user data. So here we have the user agent, and there is a file called details.json. This is the details.json which has the price ID, the savings ID, the user agent, and the username. This I have put while I was running. I'll show you when I'll be running it again. I'll show you again the user agent and the username will be asked. I'll show you. Don't worry. Then in the tracker.py again we have this a for loop. So it iterates through the price ID, and there is an break. If you get an exception, so you need to break. You need to come out of the loop, and if there is any other exception, so basically you pass. Then again there is a try block for the savings ID. So again, if you get an exception, then break or else pass. So here what we do, in the data dictionary section, we replace this. See what I have given the username, what I provided the user agent name, so that will be replaced. Then the start and stop has been defined. This is a percentage discount that has been given. This is a formula for the percentage discount. Then if no such a certain discount is available, it says no certain discount is currently available and no savings at the moment you can do. And if the if the data dictionary condition, or if the discount criteria in the data dictionary it is met, it basically sends an email. And if the product is not available at the desired price, so it says that sorry, the product is not available and the JSON file is closed. This function is basically to send the mail. So you will first log in into the mail, then you write the email and the subject and the body, like the price drop or the you're getting the discount or not, and the product which you are interested in, which is if it is available at a discount, so that goes in the mail, that is the subject of the mail, and that goes, and you can basically get the product. Then you form the email message here, and the you send the message right now, and you exit from the loop. Let's see the helper.python. In the helper.python, what do we have? We have the input details and stuff, like the user agent, the name of the person, the username. So you have to enter it. Then this basically you need to Google your user agent name. You have to Google, but we are not showing. I'll not show you the actual interface, but we will just make a demo of it. Then you have to continuously ask for the input, because this is a, like, it's a non-conditional loop, because and it is always true, so this is an infinite loop, so we are breaking, you can see. So that we have to input the username, and which is loaded from the JSON file. Then enter the password. Then here, this is the login part, so you have to enter, see, these are the conditions to be met, either one. You have to enable the less security apps, enable two-factor authentication, and you have to generate a new app password for the mail. So these are the parameters, like the number of hours, number of minutes and seconds, and number of, or otherwise. So this is the function. So what we'll do is, we are going to first see how to run this. This is also very important. How do you run a file? So here we have mentioned. Now let's open a terminal and let's see. First, what we are going to do, we are going to go inside this. So here we go. Then what do we do? We need to import the requirements basically. So there is a file called requirements.txt that we need to install. So this is the command, pip install requirements.txt. So let's see. So we already have the requirements. I just ran the code to check it. Then what we need to do? Python service.py. Let's see if there is any error. So it says enter the product URL. So let's say no, we don't have the product URL, or let's say https something www or something like the product URL. We can actually go to Amazon and we can also do it. Let's see if it works. Dresses for women and let's see. Here I've selected the first URL right here. Let's see if it is running. It's network connection issues, I guess. Something problem with my hotspot. Okay. So I selected this dress, pretty dress, and I selected the URL. It's just a demo. Okay, the code is correct. You can try yourself. I can't paste it. Okay, no problem. Let's put something. Okay. Amazon dot Amazon women's dress dot, okay, no problem. Discount is 12%. Let's say 20 seconds. Gmail ID, let's say no, we have to change the Gmail ID. So my Gmail ID this time will be simransimu@gmail.com. This is actually an invalid one. My password, let me put given. So see, so it is checking one, and the piece price tracking attempt is failed. Why? Because I have given a product URL which is not correct, and these email IDs are also not correct. But the first check is successful. So this is how this project runs and it works. So I hope this project is clear to you. And this thing you see. the username is changed here. Okay, so I think this project is clear to you, and I hope you understood the working of this code. So for more interesting project ideas, stay tuned to this channel. Thank you and have a great day.